This is the TeamClearCoat podcast. We're two friends finally doing something about our obsession with cars.
We're probably not doing it well, but it should be fun, and we might actually learn something along the way. I'm Ian.
And I'm Dave, and this is our show.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Ian.
How are you this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am great. I'm bringing us in, so I'm not doing plugs right away. I'm just making it a nice conversation.
A nice conversation, like somebody just happened to wander through the door.
Correct.
We do have an open door policy here at the TeamClearCoat blanket for it. The thing is, nobody wants to walk into it.
Also true. Also true.
Ian, I'm tired.
I am also tired. We did some go-karting today. Some of the go-karting.
We did. My buddy, our buddy Peter.
Yeah.
Came down.
Yep.
I had a bro down weekend with PETA.
Yeah. PETA of Maine and also of giving you vegans that can't pass emissions. That fame.
He gave me veganitis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He came down and we went karting together and it was a lovely, lovely time.
We did 5 heats of karting.
Yes. And I wanna say something right off the bat about the karting.
Okay.
Because I had a slight emotional roller coaster at one point during one of the heats today.
You did? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So during one of the heats, I was struggling a bit to get my cart to kind of hook up.
Okay. Sure.
And I was running in, I think, 3rd place.
Okay.
For most of the heat.
Oh.
And I was watching.
Yes.
I was watching so there's a screen
that you see once a lap.
If
you can catch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of a hairpin, you're accelerating.
It's part of my routine now.
Me too.
I just looked to see like if what I did the last lap worked or not or didn't work.
Right.
And it's helpful when you're trying different things in the lap.
It shows the top 4 or 5 people?
No, it shows everyone.
Does it?
You just got to know where approximately you are. It's really easy to read if you're in first place.
Right. Or second. Yeah.
Right. If you're in first or second, it's super easy to read. Right. If you're
like
not
4th
in those,
or 5th, yeah.
It's you kind of hunt for yourself and then you're already past
it. Yeah. You should stop, take a look.
Yeah. So I was in like 2nd place, 3rd place, 2nd place, 3rd place. We were all kind of trading lap times.
This was our 5 individual heat. So it was you, me, PETA, and then 2 very capable, very quick individual strangers, right? Mm-hmm. That we just happened to have a heat all to ourselves, just the 5 of us.
Yes.
And it's great because everybody knows what they're doing. We all know how to abide by blue flags. Mm-hmm. We're all out there for the same reason. We know nobody's getting aggro. It's not about position. It's about time. Right. All that stuff. And these people were quick. We're all getting great laps in.
Yeah.
One of the individuals named Ryan was first. I was second. You were third.
Right. Yeah. And it was like, it's a colder, a little bit of chilly day.
Yep.
So the floor is cold. The tires are cold. No one's going to be setting any records today.
Right.
But we were all putting in pretty decent laps. We were sub 31 second, which is basically like 31.0. Now you're into like respectable, really decent times.
If you're clocking in the 30 point somethings, you're doing great.
Yeah. The track record right now is a 28.9, and it's like a huge anomaly.
Right.
And it's like a 13-year-old pro karter.
Right.
But so we're all kind of like in the high 30 point somethings.
Yep.
For this whole heat, and I was super jazzed for my buddy Dave.
Yeah.
For that whole time, like I obviously wanted to go faster.
Right.
But I was really excited that you were putting in, number one, really good lap times, because I think you had like a 30.6.
I did, a 30.6, yeah. My record is a 30.04, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
30.4.
Yeah.
And so I saw that time for you, and I was like, oh, yeah, Dave's beating me.
Thanks,
He's doing
buddy.
great.
Yeah.
I was super excited. And then I put in... I knew on my last lap that like the tires had finally kind of warmed up,
right,
and it felt hooked up. Like I could actually, because it was a really pointy cart, and the rear tires were finally just like hooking up, and I put a couple of corners together that I was struggling with, and I was like, oh man, that was a good lap. I wonder if I got Dave at the end there. I don't know.
Right,
and then you were like kind of really excited about it. And I was like, I think I might have gotten you that last lap. And then we go get our timesheets, and I like smashed it. And I had this moment of just like pure dread when I got it, and I looked at my name, and then it passed immediately. And I was very proud of myself. But I did want to let you know that I did genuinely, for a moment, feel very bad that I took that away from you, and beating me away from you.
Then it went away.
And then it went away. And I was very excited about my lap time.
You had a great lap time. That was a 30.1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fantastic lap time. So not only did you leapfrog me, you leapfrogged Ryan in first place as well. Mm-hmm. So you knocked us all down one. I chalked this up to my good luck charm. You remember what I did before the race?
You went poops, right? No.
Well, I did that too.
Uh-huh.
I've reduced the weight of my chassis, if you will. I took the Lotus approach.
It's the upgrade in Gran Turismo where you do the light and chassis.
Yep. I took a piece of ClearCoat off of
that's right.
R32 that is now in my hands, and I put it in my pocket for good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is genuine ClearCoat from Ian's car.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right there.
I will say,
this will make you faster at karting.
The other day, the other week when we got a bunch of snow.
Yeah,
not this last one, but the one before. We made a snowman in the front yard.
Sure,
me and the kids.
And
you need lots of snow, especially when it's really dry. Like like it is here. So I grabbed all the snow off of my car, and I was making the snowman, and I was noticing that it just had red flakes.
Also, for some reason, I just thought it would be hilarious if the kids were acting up and like you and Jenny had like a few glasses of wine and you made them sit inside and watch you build a snowman.
Yeah, true. I don't know why I had to specify. I don't know. True. You're right. It's fine.
You think about what you did.
Yeah.
Your mother and I are building this snowman. Mm-hmm. We're building a child that behaves. I don't know why. That image just showed up.
That's funny though.
I can't explain it, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did great today.
You did too. Everyone had a great time. Like PETA knocked some time made progress on his laps.
He did.
And we I only punted PETA off the track once.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah.
I had the corner. It was my corner. It was fine.
This is why we need instant replay and matrix cameras for karting.
Yeah.
To settle post-race arguments.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
or I should say to absolve post-race guilt.
Yeah. That's more of it. Yeah. Yeah. Because I did feel bad. About that. Even though it was legitimately like I was alongside of him and he just didn't see me and like he turned in. And I was like, well, I'm gonna scrape the wall.
Right.
But that's it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna bounce off of me.
Right.
So
yeah. A few interesting events during karting today. We did see an aggro throwdown.
Yeah.
Between two other patrons in a heat outside of ours.
That's true.
And this has happened before, where apparently, just from what we could overhear, was that someone was not abiding by the first lap slow rule and like trying to whiz past everybody.
Yes.
And,
is that what caused that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dumb thing to get that angry about.
I know, right? Yeah.
You just shake your head at that.
I know, right? Well, and remember, it happened to you and I one time. It's only happened to me one time there.
Yeah.
With that bro.
That was so funny.
And they got past you. They hit and then got past you because who cares?
Right.
Right? You're not racing for position.
Yeah.
Right? And then they kept hitting me and I wouldn't let them pass and the light turned green and it was like, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never saw them again until I lapped them. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so, people, come on.
Yeah. That does remind me, there was another warm-up lap incident today.
Okay. Yeah, there was. We were in a heat of 10 people?
Yeah, it was crowded.
It was our last heat, right?
Yeah.
I was in the first car, you were in the second, and we formed a plan.
Yeah, we were going to really back everyone up.
Yep.
And really really like
compress the field.
Right, so we could get some clean laps in.
Right, before we caught up. Because if we just kind of went out doing what we do, we're still abiding by the rules, but the field is kind of spread out.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be very long before we catch the last place person.
Right. Which, to be honest, is what they want to have happen.
Exactly, right.
What the employees want to have happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were like, and part of it too was that PETA was behind us in the fast cart.
Yes,
in the known fast cart.
Yeah, and you're very nice because you said, like, here's what we're gonna do. You gave them the plan.
Yeah.
Dave and I are gonna back it up.
Yeah.
Right? And then when it turns green, you just follow me. You follow my line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that happened. Because I
held up my end of the plan.
You did. I think we probably could have gone even slower.
I think you're right.
Because I looked back at one point and they were still coming out and it was still like pretty spread out.
So I noticed that one point and I slowed us down, but you didn't notice because something had happened by then.
So what happened was I was still trying to warm up my tires.
We were swerving back and forth.
Much slower than normal.
Yeah.
And I, again, caught you. This was another instance, which we'll talk about that,
too.
yeah,
we'll talk about that.
I caught you much quicker than I anticipated.
Right.
And so had to lift very fast. And I got traction as I was sliding. And what happens then? You go into the wall.
Right.
And so I binned it on the warm-up lap because I'm a good kart driver.
They had to come over.
No, I got myself unstuck. Thank you very much. I had to rock it. I rocked back and forth on I gas and then it would bounce off and I'd roll back and then I'd gas and bounce off and roll back and then finally got myself free.
Okay.
Very embarrassing.
Nice.
Very embarrassing. The only thing that made it the only thing that would have made it worse is if I hadn't been in first place by the end of it. If I hadn't been in first place by the end of that heat,
right,
I would have just shot myself.
Would have walked into the ocean.
Yes,
from Denver.
Yeah,
you just take off all your clothes.
Yeah.
On Broadway and just start walking east or west.
Yeah,
yeah, yep.
Yeah, I would just Google map the ocean, the ocean walking directions,
routing to the ocean. You will reach your destination in 74 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put on some pants.
It just auto dials a crisis line for me.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
So let's talk about our other moment. So a big thing about this day of karting was that I am learning to accept a, what do you call it? What kind of cart? A cart
pointy cart.
A pointy cart. So what that means is that the front end bites on turn in, but the back end might be all over the place. It's all wiggly and loose.
Yeah.
Right? And so I was drifting. I was sideways everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. I wish we brought cameras so I could have the view of you watching me.
It was very entertaining to watch you in that cart.
So on the normal places where I am just flat out, maybe a slight lift, on the first lap, I drifted way wide. The rear just broke loose and it was like, oh, this is happening.
Yeah.
I was off on the other side of the track going this is still happening. So we were on the last lap. You were right behind me.
Right. So I had been caught up in traffic and then I cleared traffic.
Caught me sliding my ass off.
Yeah, saw you way up ahead. I was like, oh, I may not catch Dave until the end. And then I was on you.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get past you because your cart was essentially twice as wide as it normally is.
Because it was sideways.
And so I'm following you for probably 2 laps and then the checker flag comes out and normally you drive through the finish line at the checker because that lap also counts.
That lap counts, yeah.
And I was trying to count that.
Right.
Well, you got across the finish line. And as soon as your front wheels touched the finish line, you lifted really severely.
Yeah.
And I was already inches from you. And I had to crank
evasive
maneuvers. And I literally scraped glancing blow across the back of your cart.
I felt it. I was like, what was that?
Well, yeah, I saw you turn.
Yeah.
After I did it, I was like, Jesus Christ, Dave.
Because I didn't know it was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those few things in karting where you're like,
And the whole reason I lifted it is because my cart was so loose.
Yeah.
I needed so much time to slow down and not take out the employee that's standing like 20 feet away in the middle of the track. That guy would have lost his knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the racing equivalent of like going through a shop door and stopping.
It was. I might as well have put it in park right then. Just got
my race is done. I can't think of anything else that matters right now.
How I would be impacting the rest of society with this, I do not know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or care.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Dave, done racing.
Bring me some chicken tenders.
Dave, finish race.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
So every time.
I only peed myself a little.
Well, so you did not do it this time, but sometimes when I'm in front of you, you tell me to stay in front of you.
Yeah.
Right? And I always insist on letting you go because you're faster than me. And this is what happens when you stay behind me.
Yeah.
Learn your lesson and go around me.
Yeah.
When I tell you to.
I know. Well, that's why I've stopped doing it, because you're so insistent on it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fun to race, though.
Yeah. You catch me.
You know.
And you pass me.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to figure out where I can pass on that tiny little track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even setting up around like slower people, it's fun to try to do it cleanly. It's like a little challenge.
Right. And it's sometimes it's nice to have just a heat, just one heat with like just the general public.
Yeah.
Right. With some moving pylons.
Yeah.
Just who knows. Right?
My very favorite thing that happens when I go karting is to see an employee reach for a blue flag to assist me and then them not have to do it.
Because you passed the
Because I figured it out by myself.
That's good.
I don't need your help, flag man. I got it.
But sometimes you need their help.
But I absolutely do need their help, yes.
Their role is critical in our enjoyment. Oh, we also did see an instance of somebody not abiding by the blue flag that put Peter into the wall when he was passing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely punted him off the track as well.
Yeah,
I didn't feel bad about that because I saw him be a dick to someone, so I was like, okay, I'm going to steer you slowly into a wall.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I did, but I got past them. Yeah. I think I up and undered them on the hairpin.
Yeah, what happened, I saw there was one young lady in our heat.
Yeah.
And she was a little bit slower than him. And he was really aggressively hitting her.
Yeah.
I saw him hit her.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so I was passing both of them. And he tried to slam it. He was one of those ones, he looked back
to shut the door on you.
And then he went to shut the door on me. I was like, no. And I just took the line, parked it, and just ran him right into the right out. It was like, you can either lift or you're going to hit the barrier.
Right.
It's up to you.
Yep. Your call to make.
Yeah.
If you want to fuck this up, it's on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you an area of track that leads to an area that is smaller than your cart. So you can try to go through it if you want. It's not going to work out well.
Right.
For you.
Yeah.
Because I'm already going to be gone.
Right.
So I did that to him.
Yeah.
It felt good.
I like that. Ian, go-kart track enforcer. Yeah. Call Ian, the equalizer.
Yeah.
See somebody getting bullied on the track? Ian will take care of it. We need a hotline for that.
Yeah.
Unser needs an Ian signal. It's just like a silhouette with just floppy hair. Kind of looks like the Batman, but wilted. And you see it up in the clouds, and you're like, Jenny, I need to go.
Yeah.
Somebody's being a dick at Unser. And they're like, Cart 7, tribal tattoos, go get him. Go get him, hero.
You suck.
What? I'm going to write this comic book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be gripping.
It would.
Uh-huh.
And then in your Tony Stark descent, when we recognize your protagonist, it's that you've run out of money to go karting. Yeah. Antagonist. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was following it.
Yep.
That's funny.
I like that. Yeah.
Do we have anything else about karting?
I don't know. We've talked about it for 20 minutes.
I know.
Hey, everybody. We're going to tell you about fun we had. Oh, God. Thank you for listening to the show, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Come karting with us.
Please do.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
We got to talk about Formula F1.
Oh, so that's why you were so anxious to extend the karting talk.
I was hoping we could do a hot hour on kart talk.
Oh, there's no time for anything else. Oh, look at that.
Oh, shutting it down. Yeah. Play the outro. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Very exciting. Formula One is back.
Sure.
You know what? You were all excited about the fantasy Effington one, which, incidentally,
Ian,
yes.
I have a secret for you. It's all a show. It's just to mess with you.
I know.
Ian,
it's to mess
what's
with me.
my team name?
Your team name is My Only Goal is to Beat Ian.
Yep.
Which we play on fantasygp.com. And if you want to join our league,
TeamClearCoat and Friends, and we're not changing the name.
I know, I was joking. You just need the number, this
7-digit number.
839-6865. 839-6865. That's what you need to join our fantasy Formula One league on fantasygp.com. It's free. It's a lot of fun.
Well, it's free if you want to play like a normal person.
Oh, yeah, I pay the extra. Because I'm an idiot.
Well, it's F1. Money buys you better things.
Yeah.
Right? I like how deep that theme goes.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's racing for the people. Except for when you have money, then it's more racing for those people.
Exactly. That's exactly correct.
Oh, God.
The way it's supposed to be.
The pariah of the F1 world.
Whatever. I think there's only 2 of us on here that paid money. It looks like.
Okay.
I'm looking at the team thing, and it looks like the only other person is Jake.
Okay. All right.
So,
well then.
And actually, I'm realizing now that I didn't have to admit to that because I selected the option where it doesn't say that I paid money next to my name, and I've totally screwed that up.
I could see that you were pro status, so the admin can see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
839-6865.
Yes.
West of the Rockies, 839-6865.
North of the Rockies.
Under the Rockies.
Yes. Mole people.
So, Ian, tell me why I should care about F1 this year.
Okay.
Besides beating you at Fantasy F1, which I totally want to do for real.
Well, so I want to get to that.
Okay.
Because it didn't happen this week, and I want to know why.
I got half the points you did.
Yeah. So what happened this week? So Formula One was back, and everyone after winter testing was expecting Ferrari to be right up at the front and be know, like dominant, basically. Because the winter testing they were so much faster than everyone else.
But who was
Mercedes, it turns out.
There we go.
Were a bunch of sandbagging motherfuckers.
So they were slow. They were couching.
Nobody seems to know why. There have been reports that that they've given statements to journalists saying we don't know why we're so much faster, but they dominated both Ferrari and Red Bull this weekend.
Okay.
And then the rest of the field is all very, very close together, except for poor Williams, which was way off the pace.
What did you tell me before the show? You said, well, mid-pack is very exciting.
Yeah, mid-pack is very exciting.
That's all this does is further my SNL analogy. That's Weekend Update is still good.
Right. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
But am I right?
Well, yeah. I think that it does look like, so the other things that are new this year and that are supposed to be better are a few things. One, the arrow is different, and it seems like they're able to follow each other a little bit
without
better.
stalls and stuff.
Right.
Okay.
And the front wings are really wide now.
Okay.
And they still can't see them from inside the cockpit, so there's a whole bunch of crashes and stuff, which is fun. The other thing that's turning out to be, or at least it was in this race, to be fun is that they've added a point for fastest lap if you're in the top 10.
Oh, okay.
During the race.
They should add 10 if you're not in the top 10.
Right. So it's starting to bring in all of these like weird incentives towards the end of the race.
Okay.
For people to take like crazy chances on like an extra pit stop or just pushing really hard or whatever, because it's an extra point, and over the course of the season that's 21 points.
Right.
Which is like a second place finish.
Sure.
So that's turned out to be like a really kind of fun and interesting new thing.
Nice.
So
Pro cycling has done that like forever to try to spice it up. Oh, on this stage you're going to get extra sprint points, like
right.
Yeah.
And I think
NASCAR tried doing that too.
NASCAR did it too, yeah. So that's also really fun. And then the other thing that's really cool is that Haas is really, really good this year.
Okay.
They're kind of like best of the rest right now.
Okay.
Or they were this weekend anyway. Which is really exciting for an American team to be
for sure.
Doing that well. So yeah.
Nice.
Those are some of the things about F1 this year that I think are better, make it better than last year.
Did you watch the race?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was okay. Australia, that circuit is interesting because it's bumpy. It's like really, really bumpy, and it's kind of a cool track. There's not a lot of passing on that track, which is unfortunate. But the cars are really like all over the place.
Okay.
Like, they're moving around a lot, which is really fun.
Okay. I do like it when race cars move.
Yeah, that is fun. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Laterally, they're moving around a lot underneath the driver.
They're moving around emotionally. I am dealing with a sad car. Oh, but now you're fine?
Well, there was some of that because what's his face? One of the McLaren drivers, his car caught fire.
Oh, wow.
Spontaneously.
Ooh,
which was exciting.
Yeah, that's an angry car.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
It was Carlos Sainz's car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's too bad. I think he's on my team.
That might explain it. So let's get to that. So your only goal this season in Fantasy Effington 1
is to beat you.
Is to beat me.
I don't care about anything else.
I ended up second place behind Ike. So Ike got 133 points. I got 130.
Yeah.
The top four, we were all really close.
Then
it was Jake with 129, and then Adam with 127. So the top four were separated by 6 points, which is really close.
Right.
So I had 130 points. You had 94 points.
94?
94 points.
Oh, I thought I was in the 80s.
Yeah. So what exactly happened?
I don't know. I just go in there and click on things. I don't think about anything.
Did you set predictions?
Yeah.
Do you have a team?
Yeah, I have a team.
Oh, okay. So what's your team look like?
There's drivers and cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But like what drivers and what cars?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Well, that might be part of your problem.
I think I'm doing well.
Is it that you are going to say that you are really trying this year, but you're really not going to?
No, I am trying.
Oh, okay.
And by trying, I mean setting a prediction for every single race.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll get in there and noodle with my team.
Oh.
Who knows?
Okay. But what sort of information are you going to give yourself so you know, like, who's fast? Because, like, some drivers have changed teams since last year.
They have?
There's been actually a lot.
They can do that?
They can do that. And there's actually, like, a fair number of rookies this year.
Huh.
And Robert Kubica is back. That's a cool story. Did you ever see the picture of... So do you know anything about Robert Kubica?
Is he
He's a Polish driver.
He used to race for... Did they have BMW engines?
Yes. Sauber.
Yes.
So he raced...
Ian, I just pulled that out.
I know. That was very impressive. Thank you. Good job. But he also... I don't know.
You did a great job. Thank you for doing a good job.
But so he was in like a horrific rally. He
was in a really bad rally crash. Yeah.
And
not a great rally driver.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was doing it like on the weekend, on the side when he was doing F1. And he was really promising F1 driver. But he, the guardrail like went through the car.
Yeah.
And he basically like had to have like some ungodly number of surgeries to reattach his arm.
Oh.
And that was 8 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
And so now he's back, or 9 years ago almost.
Okay.
And he's now back in a Formula One car.
That's amazing.
Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crazy story. But it's a cool thing. Unfortunately, he's with Williams, so he was
poor guy.
dead last. But
so it's like getting crashed into all over again.
Shit. Yeah, a bit though. You're not wrong.
Why am I never right? I'm only not wrong.
Because those are different things.
Are they?
They are.
They're not. They're not undifferent things.
That's enough about Formula One. Everyone watch Formula One. Don't listen to Dave. Watch Formula One. It's fun.
It's the SNL of the racing world.
But it's a really good analogy because you also kind of have to watch SNL.
Right. Which is part of why I said it was like SNL.
No, you're right. It's a brilliant analogy. You're totally...
Oh, I cannot handle this because the first time I presented it, you said it was not.
Well, I've come around.
Go to tape.
I've changed my mind, I guess. I don't know. I'm not. Hey, I didn't say you're not wrong.
No, you said I was.
You're right.
Yeah.
See?
Okay. All right.
It's a judgment call.
Okay.
Sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're not wrong. Sometimes you're not right, and sometimes you're right.
Then sometimes you just don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, it's a slide. It's not digital. It's analog.
Oh yeah, the needle's all over the place.
Yeah.
And you bang on the gauge every now and then like an old airplane.
Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this thing on? Is this ginger on?
Yeah.
Oh, Ian, I have such a great time doing this show with you.
I do too.
As we were playing the theme music, I just I don't quite know how to describe it, but the fact that we've been sitting in my basement for more than 3.5 years doing this, just like that.
Depressing.
No, that washed
Shameful.
over me, and the hilarity of it. I just love it.
The silliness of
of
this,
us doing this,
of this existing.
Yeah, I'd love it so much. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
I think about it all the time. Of like, it's very incongruent with my just personality.
It is to put yourself out there like this.
To put it on the internet, not to do this,
right,
but to actually post it,
right.
Like it would be if I was in charge, we would do this every week, but we would just have a hard drive.
They would go to.
Yeah, and then I would just bury it.
You kept the hard drive on top of your magnet collection.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You always back up the episode. You always copy the episode to / There's a ghost in the blanket for
happening?
it. I don't know. You always back up the hard drive to /dev/null.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've been doing it every week. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. MV space.
Yeah. Yeah. I always post it to youtube.localhost. Is that not right?
Nice.
IT jokes.
IT jokes. Yeah, maybe I have a ghost in the blanket for it, Ian.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yep.
I'm gonna change things up.
Okay.
I want to play an FMK Cars.
Oh, FMK Cars is a game that Ian and Dave play in the Team Clearcoat podcast. It's based on the classic game Fuck, Marry, Kill. But instead of playing it with people like gross idiots do, why are you turning out the lights? We play it with cars. Yeah, I'm taking the ghost in the blanket for it. Is you. Is it? Maybe that wasn't decaf. Kill, marry, blah, blah, blah. You get it.
You get it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is something that I realize I don't think we've ever really talked about on the podcast directly.
Okay.
But it's something that I feel everybody, not even just enthusiasts, but everybody does.
I'm intrigued. Go on.
Okay. This one is called You Must Choose, but choose wisely.
Okay.
You're going to give me a car.
Okay.
So this is one where you get to pick what car you drive.
Sure,
and then you're going to get situations.
Okay. All right.
So give me a car.
All right.
It would work better if it was not a super slow car.
Okay. All right.
A car that you would like to be in if you had to go someplace.
Okay. All right.
You had to get someplace.
Okay. Let's do a I don't know, let's do something like I normally wouldn't pick. Let's pick like a Pontiac GTO.
Okay.
Like the last generation Pontiac GTO.
Not a great looking car.
I kind of like it, but yeah.
But it is a
2006 Pontiac GTO. That's
perfect.
what we'll go with.
That sounds great.
All right.
That works well for this.
Yeah.
I think.
I'll show the people in a second here.
All right. So that is your car in all of these situations that I'm about to give you.
5th generation is what that was.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. So you get a 5th generation Pontiac GTO.
Okay.
That's your car.
Okay.
In this FMK cars, you drive exclusively on 3-lane roads. So every road you drive on is a 3-lane road from now on.
Okay. All right.
And at every stoplight, there is a single car waiting for you in every lane.
Okay.
And you're by yourself.
Okay.
You must choose which car
to get behind.
You get behind.
Oh, I was messing with this scenario one time when you didn't want to talk about, or when you wanted me to tell you what I thought of the R32, and I kept going, well, you know how like when you pull up to a stoplight, you have a decision to make. And then you were yelling at me. That's what I was talking about. Making this decision.
Yes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We all do this. We all judge this goddamn book by its cover.
Yes.
Right? And who knows? Maybe Toyota Sienna is going to dust them all.
And because you never know.
You never know.
And you so often choose poorly.
Okay.
I feel like you overthink it, or you get out of a lane, and then the Yaris like fucking peels out, right?
Right. Turns out it was a Hayabusa swapped Yaris with a driver all coked up or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I like this.
All right.
Okay.
So obviously, if you marry it, that is the car I'm
behind all the time.
All the time, except for the day that for your F.
Okay.
You're behind it for a day.
Okay.
And then K,
I can never get behind it.
You never choose that car.
Okay. All right.
And that doesn't have any. This is just the decision you're making. It doesn't have any real bearing on the outcome.
Right.
What happens,
right. But that's the guess I'm making every time when I'm presented with those 3 cars, because I'm always presented with those 3 cars.
And I think this works best if you answer quickly.
Okay.
Right? Because answer in basically the
as
amount
if
of time.
your car is approaching.
Right. So we'll start from let's pretend we're like a block away.
Right.
And you can see what's happening.
Right. I'm picking out the taillights.
Yeah. You've got that amount of time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Toyota Prius.
Okay.
Sticker of the Nürburgring on the back window.
Okay.
All right.
Is it like the 1st gen or like a 2nd gen Prius?
2nd gen Prius.
Okay.
Like the ubiquitous one.
The one you see everywhere.
The Toyota Prius.
The Prius, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that would be this one.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what you see.
Yep.
All right, the next one.
Because it's the back. Yeah. Okay.
We'll go with 996 911 turbo.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see.
All right.
Here. 691 turbo.
Yep.
Okay. So there's somebody at work that is dailying a 911 all like as bad of the weather that we've been having.
Yeah.
It's been in the parking garage every morning.
Awesome.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah. Hero.
Yeah. That's what you see right there.
Yep. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. License plate says blessed.
Oh boy.
And the license plate holder is from like a retirement community.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Next one.
Okay.
I think this is my favorite one.
Okay.
Nissan Altima.
Uh-huh.
And in Colorado, we have this weird thing where fleet sales have a different colored license plate.
Yeah.
And so you can pick out rental cars by the color of the license plate. So this has rental license plates.
Uh-huh.
Critically, no Lyft or Uber sticker. So this is a tourist, a completely unknown quantity.
Yes.
Go.
Nissan Altima.
Is your Mary?
Mary.
What do you do for a day?
Porsche.
Really?
Kill the Prius.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
See, I lean more on context clues than I do the make of the car, typically.
All right.
So I think if I saw blessed, that would be kill.
Kill. Okay.
Because that person is not going to be going quickly.
Okay. All right.
There's a 0% chance they're breaking the speed limit.
There is that holier than thou, even when it comes to speed rule.
Yes. And then I think it would be a toss-up. It's the tough decision between the Prius and the Altima.
rental Altima.
Because the Altima is really like an unknown, a total unknown. It's a total crapshoot.
And here's why I picked it.
Okay.
More than likely, if it's a tourist in a rental Altima, they're in the wrong fucking lane to begin with at that light. And they're either going to blow by traffic to get over because they realized Waze told them to get in the left lane. They've got somewhere to go. Or they're going to have no clue, right?
Well, I feel like when that happens, it's going to be one of these. Like, they're going to go like 2 miles an hour. Like, oh.
Right. Right. And I'm going to count on that to make the gap. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Yeah. That's a bold choice.
Thank you. That's a bold choice, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for you.
Yeah. Because I think I might marry the Prius with the Nürburgring sticker in the back.
I bet you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. And maybe I should have had I had more time to think, I would have effed that. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But the snap decision.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what makes this decision so critical.
Right.
When you come across a row of just single vehicles, you're like, oh, this could be great or terrible.
Yep.
And I have no idea.
So PETA and I were out on a bike ride on Saturday.
It's like how we get our gambling high.
You're exactly right. And we were at a traffic light, and PETA I was just like doing something I can't remember, just off, like, puppies and kittens are running through my head. I don't know, right? And PETA was like, "Who's going to be first? Leaving the stoplight, right?" And it was like. It was a Range Rover with a bro texting, a Toyota Sienna, a Subaru Legacy wagon, and then there was one more. I can't remember. And I was like, oh, it's going to be the Legacy, because the guy was like kind of looking around. And then fucking Toyota.
Out of nowhere.
Minivan blew them all. Yeah. The bro kept texting.
Yeah.
And they're like, other traffic's moving.
Yeah.
Right. Which is largely the reason why traffic sucks in Denver so much now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's stoplight roulette.
You're exactly right.
It's a fun round of stoplight roulette.
Yeah. Listeners, if you have a car that you see that you always bet on, that's like a fairly ubiquitous car.
Or always bet against.
Or there you go.
If you're behind this car and you always switch lanes.
Yep.
That's like the oh God, what's the name of that? It's like a philosophy problem from the game show where you have the 3 doors and they show you one. And then you're supposed to choose whether it's not a philosophy, it's a statistics riddle.
Like a logic problem.
Yes, it's a logic problem. And you're supposed to always choose the other door because your odds change based on like what you know about the doors. It's really interesting. But it's basically that.
Right. You're right.
God, what is the name of that?
I can't remember.
It's driving me crazy now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Game show logic problem.
Quick, Google it. I'm sure someone's like screaming.
The Monty Hall
problem.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so you get 3 doors, and you're supposed to find the prize behind it, and so you are.
The game host then opens one of the doors. Say door 3 to reveal a goat. And
it's after you pick a door. So you pick a door first.
Okay. Yep.
And then the game host shows you
one of the other doors
that doesn't have a prize behind it.
Right.
And so the question is, do you change your pick?
Right.
Because then you have the opportunity to change your pick. And the answer is yes, you change your pick.
Yes.
Which is really interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
God, this area of mathematics always I would always get lost on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's super interesting.
Oh, it's fascinating. But that's the kind of stuff I can't just do in my head. Yeah.
I also was thinking that it would be really fun to like set up a streaming video camera at a stoplight like that, that has 3.
And do off-track betting.
Betting. Right?
We're going to get arrested.
I mean, you would absolutely get arrested. It would be very illegal.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like that we would do pretty well at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Sometimes my instincts are wrong.
Yeah.
And it burns when they're wrong.
It does, yeah.
Right?
It's like, I did not see that.
Right? Right?
Yeah. The highway entrance ramp is another one.
Yeah.
Because that's a different calculation than the stoplight.
It is, right? Yeah. I love highway entrance ramps. I've seen some of the most hilarious things happen on those. You know?
People just like...
Yeah.
I think it's like people just think it's like the purge and like like traffic laws just don't apply for this like 100 yards.
Right.
And they just go crazy.
Yeah, they do. Also, I noticed that people have stopped understanding what the merge right-of-way arrows mean.
Right.
And they think like if they're in the lane that's going away that they can just go, like they don't have to yield.
It's very odd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that the other day.
I like that. That's a good one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Speaking of riding bicycles with Peta, right? While we were riding, we were going to ride down to Chatfield, right? Which we eventually made it there, but there's some construction on the Platte Trail, so we had to go like out off of like Mineral through this like long detour. I found another Snow Nut parking lot.
Oh, great.
It's like down in like a little recessed area.
Oh, nice.
And there's no parking blocks. And like it's just like kind of grass and sloped on the sides. It looks like a donut funnel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's
Ian?
go to there.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
It'll be a trek to get over there, but we'll see if we can do it sometime.
Okay.
But we were out on the C470 trail, which is the worst trail to be on bikes in Colorado because you're just next to the highway.
Oh, okay.
Woo! Scenic Colorado cycling next to the highway.
Yeah.
But the bike path goes right by Ferrari of Denver, Maserati, like all of these nice car dealerships. So we just swung through the parking lot of Ferrari of Denver, and what did they have in the showroom, like right in the corner? A black Lamborghini Countach.
Oh, nice.
With the US spec bumper on.
Oh, wow.
Right? And it was black with gold wheels.
Oh.
Yeah.
The gold wheels on the Countach is just the best thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
There's one right there.
It is.
That's the Denver one.
That's
it.
This is exactly it. Yeah, and there it is with the USA spec bumper on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much is it?
Oh, no results found.
Oh, that's weird. It took us to like a search. Yeah.
Weird.
Lamborghini Countach. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Very cool, though.
That is the exact one. Yeah.
Those bumpers are so insane.
I know, right? It's like 2 screws to take them off, right? Yeah, but that was it. But like, so we were outside because we were muddy because there was a bunch of mud on the bike trail. And like we weren't going to go walking through the showroom, right? You know? So we were outside and it was kind of like higher up because, you know, the parking lot's a little bit lower than the showroom floor. And it's just insane how low those cars are.
Yeah.
They're like shorter than this table. They're so low. They're so tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But there was a car in the parking lot that I liked more.
What's that?
A Volvo 850 wagon.
Oh, sweet.
850R wagon.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Right? Some of the best factory wheels ever. Yeah.
Okay. Those are they're like 5-spoke wheels?
7.
7.
I'm a big fan of 7-spoke wheels.
Okay.
R wagon. And Peta told me, I didn't know this, we didn't get the manual in the States.
I was thinking about those wheels.
Yep, I'm thinking of these right here.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Those are great.
Like the gunmetal ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at those with the little flute right there.
Yeah. Those are great. Those are cool wheels.
Yeah. Love them. Love them. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, so it was red. The paint was fading.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the parking lot of the Ferrari of Denver dealership. Nice.
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw a Volvo on the way over here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's talk about it.
I saw a Volvo V40.
Yeah.
In like that really horrendous Volvo yellow.
Yeah, the muted yellow.
It's so weird and distracting every time you see it.
It is. It is. Yeah, and they did the R in that color as well. Yeah, Volvo's ran it for a while, and it's like if you're picking a legacy color, pick something else.
Yeah,
right.
It's really weird.
It is an odd color. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if that era of Volvo, if any of them ever become collectible, it'll be like except for the yellow ones.
Right.
Or it'll
only
become
the yellow.
only the yellow ones.
Right. The thing that trips me up about that color isn't the overall hue and stuff like that. Like it's fine, but seeing it in an automotive setting makes you think that the car's not finished.
Yeah.
It looks like they didn't finish. It just looks like primer. It looks unfinished.
It looks so strange.
Yeah. I know. I'm sure people love it, but I've never really liked it.
I think it's the worst automotive yellow, which I think is saying something.
Yeah, there was that really bad Audi one. Yeah. But I think
which Audi yellow? Because I like the...
Oh, it was the S4.
Oh, see, I like the B5 S4 yellow. I love that.
Yeah.
I think that looks great. I like that car in yellow, especially the wagon. I think looks really good. The B5 in yellow.
Couldn't do
that
it.
right there. That looks great.
No.
That's a
B7 or
B7,
6,
something like that. I like the Emily yellow.
Yeah. You're not right.
See, that's one click away from wrong.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, we know that you're on or off, so it's fine.
Right. I'm binary. You're analog.
Absolutely.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. So tell me your thoughts about the V40.
That was it. I just like whenever I see that. Whenever I see that yellow color, like I feel like the further we get from that, the worse it looks.
Yeah.
You know, like some things like start to look better again. Like, you know, I think Bangle era BMWs are starting to be like. I'm starting to like grudgingly being like, fine.
That 6 Series is kind of cool.
They look okay. No, that I still don't like the.
I still kind of like I like the 6 Series.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think the 5 Series is the one.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, all right, that looks okay.
Yeah.
The 7 Series rear end still looks horrendous.
It does. Yeah.
But
yeah.
But this is like not redeemed itself.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe one day, like 15 years from now, we're all gonna wake up and be like, God damn, that yellow Volvo from like 25 years ago was amazing.
Right. Also, do you know they call it cream yellow? CREME. Or maybe crema yellow?
I don't know.
Ugh. Gross.
It's not good though. That one's Panama yellow.
Panama yellow.
Which I think that's the color that I saw. Because that's about the era.
Yeah, and then the lighter shade is crema yellow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh
God! So they made 2 different awful yellows.
Yeah, not good. Not good, Volvo. Not good. Not good, Volvo from 15 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever. Not good.
Yeah. Ian, that was almost 25 years ago. Yeah. Yep.
We're not mortal. It's
Ian.
fine. Yes.
I was very excited this week, and I texted you. I'm going to do some tab maintenance.
Okay.
I saw something and audibly squeaked when I was in my car at a stoplight.
Oh, yeah.
Here it is. Pull it up.
Do it.
Yeah. Look at its face.
I know.
It's the Celica GT4.
Is that a legit GT4?
It is a legit GT4.
That is crazy.
They look like a kit car.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it is a legit GT4.
They look so strange on the
I was
road.
so mad at other cars getting in the way when I was trying to take this picture.
I bet.
Yep. Those are the Toyota wheels. I do have a picture of the back somewhere, but it is.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it is absolutely the Celica GT4.
Why didn't you turn there and follow this person?
Because I was on my way home from working up in Fort Collins and had to scoot my caboose. Ian.
Oh,
yep.
That's super cool, though.
Yep.
That's super cool.
Right?
How many did they bring here? It wasn't many, right?
I don't know, but they had to bring it for homologation.
Right.
Yeah, for rally racing. And it like is one of the coolest rally cars ever.
Yeah.
That was the Turbo Cheater. You know about that?
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
had like the flap that would move over to move the restrictor plate out of the way.
So crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. GT4 Rally. Yeah. One of the best liveries, the Castrol livery. Yeah, look at that.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it looks like it was made out of other parts. Because when you saw it, you thought it might have been like somebody hotted up a Tiburon.
Right, yeah, because I was looking at it on my phone.
Right.
And I was like, this looks off somehow, but it wasn't.
Look at that.
Yeah.
With all the rally lights on it. That's the generation before that had the single thing, and then they went to the 4 eyes lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Here's the Safari one with, is that Forza or something? That looks like a rendering.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's Gran Turismo.
Yep, there we go. Yeah.
They're super cool cars.
The Celica rally cars have always been so effing cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
Very cool.
Oh, there's one.
I can't believe you actually saw one of them. I don't think I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
I
don't think I've ever seen one before either. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right?
I hope someone's daylaying that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that would be amazing if they were daylaying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also hope that a little part of me hopes that it wasn't legit.
Okay.
That it was a car stanza.
Okay.
But it brought you joy.
It did. I squeaked. Yeah. I was like, move out of the way.
Yeah.
I was hoping that it would turn in front of me like it did, and that yeah.
So that's a good question. A car stanza. A lie, essentially. If it brings someone joy, is it still wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I think it's because the car stanza is bringing the owner joy. Like, think about that Jeep that Boo and I saw with TRD stickers on the door handles.
Right.
That brought that person joy.
But I mean more like if it's bringing other
the
people
audience joy.
Yeah.
The general public joy. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's morally wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to solve it tonight.
I think I should pick the other door.
I don't think you've understood
I
that
want the donkey.
Oh, no, I'll take the donkey. We can stop playing. I don't want the car.
I got a sweet donkey.
I have to admit,
Yeah.
you have something written on the tugboats.
That you don't.
And I don't understand.
Okay, what is it?
Dashboard. What does dashboard mean?
Confessional, the band. No.
Oh, God.
I hit them with my car.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm interested.
No, I saw this today. Had to take a picture of it.
Okay.
Ian, I'm going to feast this on your eyes.
All right.
I'm going to thrust this in your face.
Okay. Wow.
All right. This was, I saw this getting on, like, while I was at a stoplight waiting to get on the highway. Okay. Individual Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is their goddamn dashboard. It is covered in figurines.
What are those?
They're like Super Mario Brothers toys
weird.
and like Sideshow Bob.
Right. Those are all the things that will be embedded in their face in the accident.
See? That's exactly it. A phone holder on the dash with nothing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like over here there's like the backup weird anime characters.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Anime.
Yeah. Yep, they've got the waifu anime girls over there.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Yeah, so
oh boy.
Don't do this, people. Don't put all this shit all over your dashboard because it's going to get embedded in your face when you get in a crash.
What's amazing is that just from these pictures,
yeah,
I know exactly who this person is.
Wouldn't it be funny if there was like a blur sticker on the side there?
No. I mean, what would be funny if there was like a like I do hot yoga sticker.
Right. Right.
Or like follow me to Whole Foods or some shit.
Yeah.
But like that stereo.
Right. Right.
That steering wheel wrap.
Yes.
And these figurines, and especially Jesus.
The anime characters in like sexual poses. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. This is on your dashboard.
And it's in an older Grand Cherokee.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Wendell from Key and Peele.
I think you're right.
Body 10, face 10.
Yeah. Yeah, Ian.
So weird.
This brings me to an FMK course.
Oh.
Ian, this one is called, let me pull up my Microsoft OneNote here. Oh God. Take my fingerprint, Siri. Okay, this one is called
It's a great title so far. I like it.
Where'd it go? It
cough.
It just disappeared.
Cough.
It just disappeared, Ian.
Uh-huh.
Where did it go? No, Ian, distract the
Technical
people.
difficulties.
For real. Oh my God, it just went away. There it is. I see it now.
Okay. Is it
right.
just like projectiles? Potential projectiles?
Ian.
Yeah.
Here's the title.
Okay. You were cracking yourself up earlier when you were typing it, so it better be good.
Jesus, take the wheel. Well, it looks like that's the only place left to grab. Cars with cool dashboards and interiors, but who the fuck cares because you can't see shit.
Okay.
All right. First up, Ian.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see over those.
Yeah. First up, Ian.
Man.
All right, let's go home. All right, first up. Okay. Subaru
Okay.
XT
Ugh.
interior.
Okay.
I love that car.
I think it's cool. It is cool.
Why'd you then?
Because I thought you were going someplace else with that.
Okay. Subaru, where's the interior? That's we're gonna have to go off of free images. Where's the interior? There it is. There's a JDM one.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Yeah. Look at that.
Super weird car.
Yeah, super weird. It's got like an L-shaped thing on the steering wheel.
Yeah. And the Boxer 6 engine, right?
Yep. And the and cool like weird checkered plaid seats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. In this one, the interior cloth is covered in coffee stains, soda, and child liquids.
Okay.
And I want to specify liquids that a child makes, not like a juiced child.
I don't understand why you thought you had to specify that, but okay.
That's why I was cracking up earlier.
Okay.
All right, so that's the first one. All right.
A juiced child.
Okay, up next, Ian.
Uh-huh.
Volvo P1800 interior.
Okay.
You know what that looks like? It's pretty as shit, Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at that dashboard. Look at how gorgeous it is. Well, it doesn't matter because your children are allowed to put stickers anywhere they want on the inside of that car.
Okay.
Children love stickers.
They do love stickers. It's science.
It is. And they want to put them anywhere. They'll put them like just on a door.
Yeah.
Sticker door. Any surface is game for a child with stickers.
Yep.
Yeah. I always thought it was adorable that my buddy Eric would just like let his, like when his daughter was like 4 years old, he would just let her put stickers anywhere she wanted on the house.
Yeah.
Like windows, anything. They were just stickers, a toilet.
That was a calculation of which battles you're going to fight.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Not?
Yeah, right? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper with a little bit of glue on it.
Yeah, it's going to come right off.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Okay, so stickers on your P1800.
Okay.
Lastly, Ian, Maserati Boomerang. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. It's a weird car.
Oh, I have seen this.
And this is the interior.
I've never seen the. I don't think I've ever seen the interior.
Well, it's amazing. Look at that. It's got a really, really weird steering wheel.
Oh, that is really weird.
Yep. Okay.
Oh God, why?
Look
at that stalk. Look at that turn signal stalk.
Yeah. Right? Just jutting right out at you.
The dumbest thing. All right.
Ian, it's Maserati.
Oh, yeah. They do weird shit.
You have the full cast of whatever your children's favorite television show is as figurines on the dashboard.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Cast
Wild Kratts, by the way. For the record.
All right. How deep do you think the cast is on Wild Kratts?
Maybe
like a solid 4 or 5.
There's five main characters.
Okay.
And then there's like 3 villains that would show up.
Okay. I'd say there's you need to have the A and the B cast on there.
Well, that's it. I mean, the rest are just animals.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So it'd be 8.
I wanted,
and then maybe some animals I could throw in there.
Sure. I want to find another angle of this dashboard.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Boomerang. Boomerang.
Boomerang. Boomerang. Boomerang. I just had boomerang. That would have gotten us some very different results. Here you go. Look at that.
The Maserati boomerang.
It's Italian. I wouldn't put it past them.
No, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Look at these vents.
Where are the
Where
pedals?
it just shoots air right at your face.
Look at where the pedals are.
I know. Yeah. They're under there.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. Yeah, so you've just got like animals and wild krats like lining this. And then look at this flat surface. There's so many places to glue figurines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. But look at it. It's
super
beautiful.
cool. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think what I have to do. I think I have to unfortunately kill the boomerang.
The boomerang?
As cool as it is, and it's very cool. I would love to. It'd be awesome to be able to drive one day. Very cool because I think there's only like one, right?
Yeah, it's a concept car. Yeah.
From looking at that seat, I would already have a hard time seeing out of that car.
Yeah, look at that.
Because that does not look like it moves very much.
Yeah. What if that whole thing came towards you?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Or what if it didn't, and just the wheel itself, and so that meant you had to reach deeper to get to the turn signal stalk. Yeah.
That was designed for one particular Italian test driver,
right?
Who's probably not shaped like me.
Nope.
And so any extra like hindrance of vision would not work well for me. I'm assuming. Maybe it's who knows? Maybe that's like essentially 3/4 scale, and I would fit perfectly.
What if this was the only car that ever fit you perfectly?
Yeah, who knows? But no, so I have to crush that.
Okay,
I will for a day, don some hazmat material and live with the Subaru XT interior that has been ruined by juiced children. you sick man.
There you go. Look at those seats. Look at that upholstery. It's so cool.
Yeah. They are. Those are cool cars.
Yeah, there's a better view of the wheel too.
I will marry the Volvo P1800 interior because again, there's no reason to stress about a sticker.
Right. Right.
They're super cool cars.
They are.
I want one.
Yeah, we all do. Yeah. You got 2 eyes and a heart, don't you?
Yeah. So what would you do there?
I think I would do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only. That's the only real answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a couple other my eyes.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. And then we'll get to some listener stuff. And then.
Well, how long have we been going?
We've been going an hour and 7 minutes.
Oh.
Jeez. Okay. All right. I have some quick my eyes. And you have a my eyes too. Let's talk about this one. This one's one of yours.
Oh, yeah.
This is a car that when you see it, you remember it exists. The Buick Riata.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in this kind of not babyish, but not blue.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the Buick, not actually Fiat 1XT.
Right. I've always thought they were cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They do look a lot like that Fiat, and a lot like the Subaru XT, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
right.
Yeah. Right?
They're cool little wedgie cars.
They are. Right? Where'd you see that? Just walking around?
Oh, you're right down the street from my house.
Nice.
I mean, not right down the street from my house.
75 blocks away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But right down the street.
What if there was like an anime waifu like character on the dash? Yeah, what if the car was like that, but then like had like weird, like gross, like anime characters on it?
I mean, I think that would be as incongruous as the blur sticker with the other stickers from last week.
Yeah.
Like that would be just as jarring a combination.
Absolutely.
Because that is such like a particular like an older man with sort of good tastes.
Right. Yeah, but he still like wears a golf shirt.
Right, like good taste adjacent.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Right. There was a very nice lady that worked at the grocery store that I worked at when I was growing up that had one. Yeah. And like she was very, very sweet and nice, and like she always like cleaned the break room every night. You know, it was very nice. And yeah, she was cool, and she had one of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like anyone who have it's teetering on the edge between like having good taste and being basic. You know, like they're like just this side of basic, or maybe like just the basic side of having like really immaculate taste and things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's like that's a good place for the needle to land.
It is,
opinion. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like the Rietta.
I do too.
Yeah, nice. Let's see here. This was my car when all the weird snow hit it.
Oh yeah, that was such a weird snowstorm.
Yeah, we had snow come in sideways and all kinds of weird angles, and here's the old man sedan all bubbled up.
Yeah,
it looks like a marshmallow peep left in the microwave.
It does.
Right?
It does.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. I think that might be. Oh, there was one more. Okay, I saw this when I was driving around. Okay, Honda CRV with a big sticker on the back that says eWorks Street Status. Okay.
Did you Google that?
I did not, and I'm not going to, but here's the thing about it, okay? The sticker is crooked, and it bothers me. It's just a touch crooked. But the thing that makes it even worse...
crooked.
But the thing that makes it even worse... They had guidelines with the rear defroster lines. You could just use those to line up the sticker. The lines are already on the car, and you didn't even use them. You just slapped that shit on. I had a meltdown in my car because somebody doesn't know how to line text when they have lines in the window itself. It's on the glass. It's on the glass. It's on the glass. The factory put it there, and you still put the sticker on crooked.
Well, that's not centered either.
I know.
It's not centered.
I would have given them off-centered if it was perfectly straight.
Uh-huh.
But it's not.
Well, they have a guide for centered as well.
I know. The washer nozzle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a meltdown.
Oh, I love it. I want to Google that immediately.
eWorks Street Status.
Street Status.
Yeah.
What if it's a font shop? Like a print shop. What if it's a print shop?
I would never go there.
eWorks Street Status.
Oh God, is it just going to be some vape shop?
eWorks Niagara Street in Colorado.
Okay.
It is some sort of it's an auto place.
Like a tuner shop?
Yeah, fabrication, maintenance, performance builds.
Oh God, just buy a fucking level. Oh. The lines are in the glass already.
Well, now I want to know if this is like some sort of like sleeper CRV.
I know, right? Yeah.
Right?
Right.
It's got like a K20 swap in it or some shit.
Yeah. So, anyway, we have some listener content.
I'm sorry. I apologize for my friend Dave if you listen to this at eWorks Street Status.
Oh. Okay.
He's a silly man.
All right. So a listener sent us this. They said that they were thankful it was not a Reese's peanut butter cup, but a squirrel was eating a tortilla on an air conditioner outside their house. I love it. It's like, if you didn't get this picture and like you turned on your air conditioner in the summertime and you're like, who's making tortillas? Are you cooking Mexican food? No.
Welcome to Squirrel Cast.
Yeah. Let's see. Our buddy Eric sent us this picture. Landau tops. Boom. Modern Landau tops.
Is that a Malibu?
On a Chevy goddamn Malibu.
Yeah.
Landau Malibu.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Malibu Landau?
Yeah. Maladando.
Maladau?
Boobado. I don't know. Yep. Modern Landau top. He
and some extra chromey bits.
Yep. Of course. He also said that he was the passenger when this was taken, so no intern was needed, and his wife did not understand why he was freaking out. If you could sum up our show, it is through the view of the captive audience that's being forced to listen to it.
Correct.
And not understanding why someone is screaming at a Nissan that they saw.
Yeah.
Right? Just because it has some weird soft top.
The fuck is a Pulsar?
Right.
Why are you excited about it?
Right. Yeah. Yep. I think is that it? Oh, we have a voicemail.
It's from Ike?
Yep.
Do we have enough time? Like left on the recorder? In the internet?
Here we go.
Listen to it.
Hi guys. It's Ike.
First off, I like the dramatic pause at the beginning and the sucking in of breath. I love you, Ike.
I'm on my third flat tire this winter so far like, because I've seen a bunch of other cars, like, on my commute home, easily every day for the last few weeks, there's been 15 to 20 cars on the side of the road with fresh flats. I've been trying to figure out what it's making me feel like, and I've come to the conclusion that it must be the same feeling that the people playing actors in Civil War movies get when they're forced to, like, walk by all the wounded and, like, shot troops getting, like, amputated. Because it's very much like fallen brothers at the side of the road. That pothole got me, 2 weeks back. Like, dearest, loved one, I write to you in these days to talk about the potholes on the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, which are especially atrocious, and I recommend you Google the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, because it is just awful. It is like a moonscape right now. They actually went ahead and, instead of fixing the road, they just admitted, this is so awful, we're just going to have to drop the speed limit on it. So, I just had to share that. But I also, how about our potholes in Colorado? All right, bye. Love you guys.
We love you, Ike. And he has a good point in that, like, the feeling you get when you drive past a fallen motorist.
Right.
Anytime you drive past, like, I've done this, like, anytime you've driven past, like, a Mark IV Golf on the side of the road.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and anytime I've driven by a Saab where I, like, look at it on the side of the road and I'm like, it's a DI cassette. It's definitely a DI cassette. Right?
I feel guilt because I'm always like, if I can't stop and help, then I just feel guilt about that.
Me too.
Because I do try to stop and help.
Right.
As little help as I am in a emergency mechanical situation.
Yeah.
But even if you're there for moral support,
you're not help.
See? And I think that's accurate. I think that's an accurate way to describe it.
It's not inaccurate.
I know you think you're making fun of me for saying that doesn't make sense, but that makes sense to me.
I love how we just, as a culture, have agreed to embrace double negatives. The thing that we were always taught to avoid.
Well, but that's not a double negative.
Yeah. Wrong. Yeah.
That's not a double negative because they're different. They're different negatives.
And there's two of them.
but they're not the same one. A double negative would be like not.
Right. Yeah.
But that's different.
Is it?
It is. It is.
You're not right.
That's fine.
Thank you for the voicemail, Ike. And I looked at some pictures of that highway. It looks fucked.
It's terrible. All the roads out there are bad. It's awful to drive out there.
I can't even. Is it just because they can't stay on top of maintenance?
Yeah, there's just like tons and tons of congestion. Also, the winter this year was really rough.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a bad driving scene out there.
Yeah, you could tell the despair in Ike's voice.
Yeah.
That's what I like capturing on the crisis line.
Yeah, if it's any consolation, potholes in Denver are always horrendous.
Yes. Yeah.
They're not Michigan level.
No.
Michigan has the worst roads.
Okay.
Michigan, Ohio, like it's so bad because the winters are so hard there.
Yeah.
And then the summers get really hot.
Right. Humidity, tons of humidity.
Yeah, and then they don't have any money.
Right.
So it's terrible. But everyone still drives like 95.
Right.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. Our pothole situation is not good here. I remember going on like a long road trip one time and getting to Mississippi and the roads were perfect.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't have like wild temperature swings.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, there was actually a story on NPR about this the other day about how this year for potholes like across the snow belt was really, really bad.
Okay.
Like car-swallowingly bad.
Okay. Yeah.
So I know I've had to take evasive action in my car several times.
Yeah.
So
we just need to put a lift kit on your R32. Put some big old knobbies on there.
Yeah,
Like
it would be fun.
Like some 12-inch wheels, just big meaty meats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We could do that. I don't want to, but we could.
We should find an M35, like the V6, like the all-wheel drive one, and lift it.
Yeah,
and rallycross my an old man sedan.
Yeah, because you could put a manual in that, right? Because it's the same engine as the G35, and that you could get a manual in that.
Yep. Yeah, we could. Yeah, and I think it's all just the 350 Nissan 350 370 transmission. Right. Yeah,
or just a lifted 350 would be amazing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Anyway, we did a car show, Dave.
We did. We have done yet another one of these things.
For some reason,
yeah,
we've done another one.
Right? If you have despair in your voice like Ike did,
yes,
call the hotline. It is
720-515-1391.
Boom, nailed it.
Yes. I closed the Fantasy GP thing. If you want to
the number?
Yeah.
I'll read it.
TeamClearCoat.com has most of our particulars on it.
Yeah.
You can also find us on the social medias. If you want to play Fantasy F1 with us, that's on fantasygp.com. And our league number is
839-6865.
Yes, do that. It's actually a lot of fun.
And put your team name to... that you only also want to beat Ian. I only... whoever joins the league and their team name is, I also only want to beat Ian. I'm sending you a t-shirt.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Whoever does that first, I'm sending you a t-shirt.
I like it. It. If you're already a part of the league, Ike, you can't... This offer does not apply.
It does. It does apply.
Oh, God damn it.
And the first stranger that does it, that's who they also get a t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I like this. This is like when I encouraged people on Twitter to compliment you.
Yeah, that was
a good day.
That was weird.
Yeah, your birthday's coming up. I'm going to have them do it again.
Okay, we love you, everybody. Goodbye.
Guess who's in control?
Get the outro music. I could do it too.
You could. I'm going to take away your keyboard. We love you, everybody.